Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well today. We are playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. We are still doing Mass Effect 3. We're gonna have a look at the war assets that we've garnered from the last mission, which was on Rannoch. We gained quite a lot. We've got to do an N7 mission, and then we've got Fessia. We've still got 2 DLCs to do, as well as the main quests. Oh, here we go. We've got Elcor Flotilla. The Elcor Flotilla possesses a few cruisers and carriers, but its real value is troop transport. Because of their shape, the Elcor carry shoulder-mounted heavy weapons. VI-run systems handle reloading, targeting, and ammunition selection. It is not unusual to see a troop of Elcor soldiers toting rocket launchers, chain guns, and other intimidating weapons on their backs, as if they weigh nothing at all. Oh, and we got force. We read this bit. Updated wise, we've got civilians volunteering at emergency clinics, help to save lives of processing patients, assisting doctors take some of the burden off the Citadel Alpha Tax medical staff, warning people on the Citadel to prepare for the war as improves civilian readiness. I cannot. We already read that one. It has become easier for people to travel through Asari space to join family and friends on Fessia. Citadel security improved as a result of the number of refugees leaving Citadel. Read that one. Spectre authorization released medical supplies from customs to item memorial. We've read that one. We've read that one. Housing was found for students of Grissom Academy. CZEC is focused on smaller crimes and misdemeanors. Read that. We've read that one. Geth jamming frequencies upgraded. This is automatic defense systems. That's a new one. Schematics recovered by Commander Shepard are helping CSEC easily locate and shut down active turrets left by Cerberus. We read that. We've read that one. The Book of Plenix declares that every Volus must aid those in need during times of want. News of the book's recovery inspired many Volus citizens to donate generous amounts to Citadel charities. The Elcor rejoiced when the Code of the Ancients recovered, with hope restored. They rallied to help move supplies on the Citadel for the war effort. The recovery of the Rings of Elune, named after a revered Asari physician, inspired Asari civilians to volunteer at Citadel refugee clinics and hospitals. That's the all updated things for the Citadel Defence Force. We've now got 202 on that one. We've got more in Alliance. We've got the Alliance Engineering Corps, so that's now been updated. Prothean data drives discovered by Sonax Industries have been turned over to Alliance engineers. Prothean artifact known as Obelisk of Kaiser is inscribed with specific technical terms and measurements, useful in decrypting the blueprints to the Crucible. Alliance scientists analysing a Prothean spear recovered from the Hades Nexus gathered useful data from their research. And the base of a Vesperia period statue is covered in Prothean writing. I think we've read that one. We got the Alliance First Fleet. First Fleet was stationed near the Sharon Relay when the Reapers invaded the Sol system. It's been updated. The SSV Agincourt was one of many Alliance ships that saved the colony world Elysium from pirates and slavers during the Skillian Blitz in 2167. The SSV Leipzig was the first Alliance frigate to field test the Phoenix cannon, a compact version of a Reaper weapon developed after the Battle of the Citadel. The Leipzig's captain was so pleased with the results, she gave her a conditional recommendation to the Alliance to begin mass producing the cannon as soon as possible, and improved treatments for chemical burns are being implemented by Alliance doctors and medics. Okay, that's everything on that one. Anything else? No. We got more Asari. We got Asari's second fleet. This has been updated. A group of Asari mercenaries sent by a matriarch friend of the commander have volunteered their services. They'll ride with the second fleet, deploying to combat zones as required. Shepard passed a Reaper code fragment to Asari High Command. An isolated copy will help predict Reaper movements. Anything else? Krogan, there's going to be some more updated. We've got Krogan clans updated. Commander Shepard's interview with Diana Allers after bringing the Krogan into the Reaper War cast the Krogan in a favourable light. Fierce toxin immune creatures known as Caccliosaurs once used as battle mounts by the Krogan, have been cloned from the fossilised Caculosaur skull discovered by Commander Shepard. So the Krogans are even stronger now than they were. And that is everything. But at the moment we're on 7,227. We've still got more. Chances of success are even. We've still got more to fetch. In this section we're going to speak to Edie and Joker as well. Hang on, we have got some things on the codex, have we not? Yeah, planets and locations on this one.
Jellic.
Thessia.
The Asari homeworld, Thessia, is the core of the largest economy in the Milky Way. The planet's reserves of element zero are so vast that they affect its price galaxy-wide. Because life on Thessia evolved in an ezo-rich environment, the world is home to a wealth of both biotically active and ezo-resistant species. Travel to the planet is strictly controlled, but smuggling remains an issue. Thessia is host to varying republics instead of a single government, and although each maintains a formidable military, it is notable for having long been free of internal or external wars. The Asari are renowned for their cultural and political dominance, and they excel in ambassadorial ventures. They have a strong presence in Citadel politics and galactic policy. However, it is the unfocused political structure of their homeworld that has left the Thessians unprepared for the current conflict.
We got loads on this one. The Reaper War. Shouldn't be many, should there? We've got quite a few desperate measures. Passive utter annihilation military planners have considered extreme solutions in their quest to stop the Reapers. Two most plausible are the destruction of mass relays and the use of starships as suicide weapons. Destroying a mass relay to stop the Reapers' advance is infeasible. Although it has recently been proven that mass relays can be destroyed, a ruptured relay liberates enough energy to ruin any terrestrial world in the relay solar system. It would take too long to evacuate the millions of billions of people living near each relay, and the Council is unwilling to sacrifice that many lives when combat stands a chance of saving them. Even if the Garden World were to survive the relay's destruction, the Reapers have infinite patience. They travelled out of dark space using conventional FTL travel. Within the galaxy is not an unsurmountable barrier. Meanwhile, starships are too costly to be used as projectiles, given that it would take too many collisions to seriously harm a Reaper. Some armchair admirals suggest that a single starship travelling faster than light could obliterate a Reaper capital ship, but all ships based on Mass Effect technology possess hard-wired safety features to prevent FTL collisions. If a ship's FTL plotter finds a significant object in the path of a planned jump, the drive refuses to fire in the first place. This is not a perfect safety feature. The sensors can only scan for objects within a reasonable distance at light speed, and the navigator must plot the rest of the course, but it is so inherent to the FTL warm-up process that removing it is not impossible. Cynical intention analysis note that the Mass Effect technology, including the safety system, has always been attributed to the Protheans, just as the mass relays were. The Battle of Rannoch, the Quarians' plan to take back their homeworld was risky, and could easily have led to their annihilation if a peaceful solution had not been found. In an initial battle against the Reaper upgraded Geth ships, the Quarians found their heavy fleet and a portion of the patrol fleet outmatched. To stave off defeat, the Quarians retreated at FTL speeds to rally with the civilian fleet on the far side of Rannoch's sun, Tikkun. Temporarily hidden, but with only minutes of advance warning should Geth scouts spot them, the Quarians planned counterattacks to disrupt the Geth link with the Reapers. First preying on a damaged Geth dreadnought, the Quarians followed by sending strike teams to Rannoch's service to destroy the Reaper that was transmitting improved software to Geth forces. When the Reaper uplink was disrupted, the Geth suffered momentarily downgrades in response time and intelligence, allowing Quarians to press their advantage. But an emergency order from Commander Shepard and Admiral Shalaran via Tomboy broke off hostilities before the Geth's full capacities were restored. It is the Quarians' credit that all three fleets obeyed the order to cease fire, even the civilian fleet, which had little combat experience. The Geth, to their part, bore no ill will towards enemy combatants and broke off hostilities with perfect discipline. It remains to be seen how the Geth and the Quarians will manage to coexist on Rannoch. For now, they have committed their considerable military forces to repel the Reapers. Given the long-lasting animosity between the Geth and the Quarians, it is possible that the Reapers did not plan for the possibility of such an alliance, and will be unprepared to contend with both armadas. So we got the perfect ending with them, really. And the miracle of Palavan. Turian and Krogan counter-attack of Palavan in courage and tenacity. First, the Turians leaked a false battle plan that drew on the same tactics they used at the beginning of the assault. Then the Dreadnought Indomitable faked a problem with its drive core coming out of FTL near Palavan's moon, Mene. 3 other dreadnoughts and their attendant fleets deployed to assist Indomitable, attempting target that drew the Reaper capital ships away from Palavan. Turian troop transports then entered Palavan's atmosphere to release shuttles, gliders and individual soldier capsules. The Reapers did not understand the seriousness of the threat at first. Those that detected the landing craft sent husks and collector swarms to intercept them, but little more. This allowed Krogan commandos to link up resistance and hand off their payloads, warp bombs and fission weapons. And simultaneous strikes across the globe, Reaper ships began to explode. Turian resistance members had managed to smuggle the bombs inside when the Reaper processing ships, troop transport and even destroyers and capital ships had opened their structures to indoctrinate Turian leaders. Large swathes of territory fell back into Turian and Krogan control. News of the victory gave a much needed boost to the morale of the Turian resistance and the galactic public. But the action was not without sacrifice. Turian insurgents gave their lives to ensure the explosives detonated, and the processing centres they destroyed were full of civilians who died just as surely as if they had been harvested of the dead. General Minin Resverick said, "Whatever they were in life, their deaths had no equal. They are worthy of joining the spirit of Palavan itself." So they had to sacrifice their own civilians, really, to get a win, but they still won. We have Planning Scion. I don't think we've read this one, have we? There's some we've already read, but I don't think we've read all of them. Let me have a quick glance through it, because I don't think I've read all of this. No, I haven't, have I? Scion, a fortified world under the protection of several Asari matriarchs, has begun to supply fuel to Systems Alliance forces, in the hope that an Asari-human partnership might prevent the Reapers from seizing the planet. Alliance forces have since established several outposts in the system. The humans and Asari have been joined by a small detachment of Taurians, drawn from the private militia of corporate conglomerate that does business with Scion. The three species are so determined to defend Scion, their integration issues have been negligible. The task force has already thrown back several Reaper attacks, although the commanders expressed concern that small Reaper forces could have slipped through by their vigilance. That's still pretty good. We've got nothing else, have we? No. And then we've got the Omega Reclaimed, Omega Secrets. We've got a lot to read on this. I might come back and read these. Let's get to the side quest and we'll come back.
Commander. Commander.
Yeah, we'll come back. We'll do the. There's a side quest we gotta do. Before we do any DLC anyway. Yeah, let's do this. How is it? That's not it, is it? Oh, we've already done it. Yeah, we did it in the last stream, didn't we? Yeah, it's basically just Fessia then. I got no other N7 missions. So it's just Fessia. Is this really it? Into the Citadel. I've done every mission apart from Fessia then, haven't I? And the DLCs, which I'm not doing yet. Okay, I might as well go and do it. Okay. We read the top bit. It's this bit. Fessia's fortunes have been upended by the Reaper assault. The communications infrastructure that forms the backbone of society's e-democracies has been eliminated. Millions are without power, water or food. A move to coerce the Asari to widespread surrender. This is a necessary part of the Reaper strategy. Since husks alone have difficulty disarming or capturing a population full of biotics.
He is under heavy Reaper attack. There's activity across most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Then get to the shuttle and let's do this.
So obviously we've got to take her. And we'll take you. I haven't used Liara in a while. Bubble. That's pretty cool. Warp hammer.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the Counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
Venezia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I've studied your mission reports. Your mother was indoctrinated.
Yes. We had to kill her.
Yet it did not stop you from fighting. As I said, steel yourself. Many more lives will be lost.
We can't ignore that people are dying. The Reapers may not have mercy, but we do.
It is their indifference that gives them power.
Then let's show them there's another way.
Why you lost, Prothean?
This can't be happening. My home.
There's no time to mourn. We're exposed up here.
Let's get down.
Garrick has no sympathy at all, is he? Brutal.
You must be Commander Shepard! Lieutenant! Outpost Tyche
Let me have a look.
running out of ammunition. Tell them to make every shot count!
What about now?
Eastern perimeter reports they've been raided.
Right.
Task force review.
Can't go down there.
Reinforcements at quad 091.
All the dead's crazy.
Now I need you to take a breath.
Commander, we heard... The barrier's been breached! Commander, we'll talk later. Get on that gun up there and do some damage! Somebody better get on that gun!
I can do it.
The gun over there! Put it to use!
No, that's jump. Get on, you silly bugger.
Enemy targets on the bridge!
nobody else shooting him? Why is it left to me to shoot everybody?
Enemy targets on the bridge! Hold them back!
I don't know what everyone else was doing.
I want that gunship pressed and in the air! Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers! Yes, ma'am! Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs. Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
What exactly were you told about me?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
I know what that's like, but you have to trust the chain of command.
We're not even sure the chain still exists. So what are we doing here?
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact. Get that gunship moving! Now! I'm sorry, Commander. If your relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today. I'm pulling the rest of them out.
No! I sense you the lineage of a leader. A warrior's skill and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of them. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to go on.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
We're building a Prothean superweapon. It'll win this war.
I believe it. This is Lieutenant Curran. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia! Make it count.
I was here years ago.
To see the city burning like this is...
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters. Watch it!
This has to end!
Draw strength from your anger. It will keep you alive.
Remember that, because here they come. Staggered approach! Try to use cover! Push him back!
That was the last one.
Then move! Get off the bridge!
I think up there now.
On that building! We've got fire support! No! Damn them!
Keep your focus here!
Those things are slaughtering my people!
Scatter and take cover!
Killing everybody, people.
Watch the edges! Don't let them get around us!
there's spores here, does that mean there's going to be Rachni as well? Someone fell into a trap. Anything in here? Oh yeah, medikit. Bit of experience, that's it. I can't go through that gap, okay.
That door ahead looks like our way out of this mess.
Oh hell! He's behind me.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
I didn't realise it was going to do that.
I still can't face those things. My own people.
When we fought the Reapers, they turned our own children against us.
I can't imagine that.
They assumed we would hesitate to kill them.
Did you?
What answer would you prefer?
None. Let's stop talking about this. Above us!
For the first time, my people instructed the devils. They changed their minds when the Reapers arrived. Ahead to the left! Snipers on the balcony!
They're sorry. We might be able to reach them.
The Reaper is moving on. One less we get to kill.
Go on, sniper. Sniper's a badass. It's always worth to explore things, you never know what you might find. Oh crap.
This is Specialist Kayla. Specialist Geneva was just killed by enemy fire. No sign of him yet. Enemy forces have tripled in strength. I'm cut off from Outpost Tychus. Maintain position. Wait, Shepard just arrived. Watch your head!
How long can you hold out?
Not that you're here, as long as you can. We can really win this war.
We get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
Then grab some gear over there if you need it, and let's do some damage!
It's the kill zone!
Nice shot! Got one! That's the last one. Get moving, Commander.
Toward the Reaper. It's a way out of here.
You have an interesting concept of escape.
No choice.
I've got to leave the snipers here. Kind of want to tell them to get out of there.
Outpost Tychus isn't far from here. I can cover you. Go!
I'd rather you get safe. I don't need cover.
This nightmare never ends.
The hell it won't. We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
50,000 years later.
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of your squad?
They're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
I know it's rough, but I don't see another way in without their help.
Have I told you how much I hate this war? Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is there anybody left on this frequency? We are in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound. Ground targets confirmed. Weapons are hot. Light 'em up. Talon 1, watch the jamming. Target acquired. I'm hit. The stabilizer blew out. This is Talon 5. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
Go, Commander. I'll cover you from here.
Commander Shepard, I've got your back. Let's get you in the net temple. Missiles are hot. Missiles away.
How difficult one
Let's see
kill.
Putin in action. Looks like he knows what he's doing. Firing on assault.
This Azari pilot has skill and courage to match.
That's it for the missiles. Switching to the gun.
Next time we go to war, maybe the Alliance can spring for air support.
Move! Now's our chance!
Watch out for hostiles ahead.
Commander, more of the dead are attacked.
Bogey incoming. Hang tight while I shake him.
Get him quick. Damn it. Yeah, I jumped into way too much fire then. Switch guns. Oh crap.
We need that pilot back.
Keep your head down and give them everything you've got.
Talon 5, back in position. Let's punch a hole.
There she is!
You're almost there, Commander. Keep it up.
Crap, they're just laying waste to us now. Crazy.
I'm in trouble. My shields just took damage.
You in trouble, Sam? I'm about to die, love.
Going down. Repeat, Talon. Ah!
So
So those harvesters were basically immortal. I tried to kill them.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
Let me take a look. It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
Do religion and military always mix among Asari?
No, this is unusual. Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine. Hello? Is anyone there?
Something is wrong. Your scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for.
If I investigate them, I'm gonna have a look for other things as well. I'll look at that in a sec. See if there's any loot. There's a mural
I'm
there.
guessing these are the scientists.
Dead. Okay, there's nothing. Let's have a look.
What do you know about this?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how Athame's guide Janiri gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
Amusing what you choose to believe.
What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
Do you notice how Athame looks Prothean?
What? But that can't be.
It is, and it was. We were here in the beginning, watching you grow. Athame was us. It's strange. The Reapers killed the scientists, yet the security barrier was active when we arrived. Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's Athame. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then why does Athame speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
In this temple? I admit it is strange this place has been so well preserved. Though Athame does have great historical significance, we once believed our gods were separate from the world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The answer is obvious. Power and influence. Your people are holding the knowledge of my race for their own gain.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
This temple is thousands of years old. Time enough to make serious progress.
That doesn't make it true.
You can't keep denying reality, Asari. Even a small amount of data would give your species an edge. Or are you insulted that your government didn't involve you?
The Mars ruins are where humanity got Mass Effect technology.
And we learned of it from the ruins of the Inusanum, the race that came before us. It was our secret for centuries.
Well, if it is true, the Asari should have shared this knowledge. We might not have been in this mess if they had.
You don't know that, Shepard. We don't know what's going on here.
I know we don't have much time to find out.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
I do. The activation process has begun.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
Incredible. The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It must be the cipher you got back on Pharaohs years ago.
Or it could be the Prothean standing next to you.
Keep searching. There have to be more connections nearby. No connection here.
The end of the war is near. Find what we need, finish the Crucible, and vengeance is complete.
I'd say that one counts.
Doesn't look like a connection. I can't believe this whole temple is a front.
Best place to hide a secret is out in the open.
They've been extracting data from it for centuries. I never knew. This doesn't appear to be a connection. We should keep searching.
Shield.
There, another one.
It's still not complete.
There's one right there, isn't there, I think.
This isn't a connection.
Would it be this one then?
There has to be another one.
The activation is complete. We can access the beacon now.
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to... last very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
One of our computers.
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
Hold on.
We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the Crucible.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Patrick Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
Were all Protheans so grim?
What happened to the Crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later, we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I always suspected as much.
And now we're facing the same problem.
Our studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond, the same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assumed the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the master?
Unknown. Its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
There's still hope for this cycle. We need to know what the catalyst is. Trillions of lives are at risk.
Trillions of lives are always at risk. But if the Reapers have arrived to end your cycle, this discussion is too late.
We can break the cycle. We found your plans for the Crucible. We're building it right now.
The Crucible is not of Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
Then we'll be the first. Tell us what the catalyst is.
Listen to the human. He can be trusted.
I detect you are one of us. You are Prothean.
The last. I am the final hope to avenge our people.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can deliver retribution?
They have earned the right to try.
Tell us what we need to know.
Very well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist with the catalyst too. Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
Indoctrinated. Cerberus, of course.
You. You killed the scientists. What do you want?
Your attention. Someone would like to talk with you.
Shepard.
How did you find this place?
The archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. Dasani. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
What the hell are you talking?
Them, Shepard. I know how they think.
I think you've gotten a little too close to the enemy.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
You've been spending too much time with the enemy. They're dragging you over to their side. Their way of thinking.
No, I just see things differently.
If you truly care about humanity, you'll stop fighting me. You'll join me.
Don't ever question my intentions. I've sacrificed more for humanity than you'll ever know. And don't assume you know me. My methods for dealing with the Reapers are simply more refined than yours.
You've forgotten everything you stood for. Cerberus was supposed to be humanity's sword, not a dagger in our back.
Poetic, but as usual, you miss the point. The world is more gray than you care to admit.
With the Prothean data in this beacon, I can end this conflict, once and for all. You're either with me or against me. There's nothing gray about that.
No, I suppose there isn't. Leng, the commander has something I need. Please relieve him of it. And then bring me the data.
Understood.
Cover me while I recharge!
Commander, the guns!
Get to cover! I got you! I need for me! Charge, cover me!
Keep him pinned down.
Gunship's taking up position!
That it? We'll keep him pinned down.
Shepard, you've had your fun now, Shepard. Pity the good ones never last.
There's only one way this ends. Target the supports. Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
This is Shepard. Give us your location.
I repeat, is anyone on this frequency?
We read you. Give me your location.
The lieutenant's down. Our whole zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it to the temple? I saw them. Wait, I've got a Reaper inbound. Please, is anybody there? Guys,
Jesus. All that for nothing.
Commander?
Counselor. The mission.
We've lost contact with the It's gone dark. How soon will the Crucible be ready to deploy?
Counselor. I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
What happened?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
I don't know what to say. What was the situation on Thessia?
Deteriorating fast. The Reapers are there in strength.
Then you'll excuse me. There are preparations to make, continuity of civilization to consider. I never thought this day would come.
None of us did. I'm sorry.
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Shepard. Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
It's my job to be prepared, no matter what. And now Thessia's lost, as is the data on the catalyst. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Let's kick them in the balls first for a change.
I'm with James. Anyone know where they're hiding? Anyone?
Well, there is something.
Let's hear it, Trainer.
I was able to track Kai Leng's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate his destination. But the signal disappeared in the Yera system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity in that region of space.
Commander, the Yera system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war refugees.
You think it's worth checking out, Trainer?
Yes, sir, I do.
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
Nice work, Trainer. You've given us a shot. Now let's make sure we don't waste it.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Lyra system, and you were the only Cerberus presence while I was there.
It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
I don't care how slim the leads are at this point. We've come too far to let Cerberus stop us. I want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst. No excuses. Dismissed.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Shepard, I heard about Thessia. We were so close, Anderson. So so damn close to ending this war.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
I knew going in there wouldn't be a minute of this war that was easy. But watching Thessia fall, and knowing it was my responsibility.
Shepard, you know how many times I got my ass handed to me over the years? Surviving the first contact war back in the day was a goddamn miracle. They said I was a hero. I just felt lucky to get out alive. So maybe Kai Lang did beat you. What of it?
It could cost us the war.
These guys in the Resistance, they know it's a losing proposition. They know the chances of seeing tomorrow are slim to none. But we all signed up anyway. Hell, I'm sitting in London right now staring at rubble. I was born here. And it's looking like I might die here too. So I say point us at the Reapers and we'll take our chances.
You'll make it, Anderson. And when this is all over, you can show me London.
It might need a new coat of paint first.
This will be over soon.
It better. Shake this off, Shepard.
I will.
Anderson out.
See, the problem with why Earth's standing so strong and why Thessia has fallen so quickly is because the Asari basically turned their backs on everybody at the beginning of this war. They didn't want anything to do with it. They pulled out of negotiations, so no one really wanted to help them. They're only just starting to help people, and now it's too late to help their own world, where everybody else is trying to help each other. We gain nothing from that, but we do have some quests to do.
Not after we took down that Reaper and ran. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no way we could have stopped every Reaper on Thessia. The Asari should have jumped in earlier.
Sorry guys. That's what I was just saying, just.
Commander, Cerberus has attacked a comm facility on Ontaron. I've updated the galaxy map.
We'll do that one.
Thanks for listening, Commander.
It was a good idea. And right now, it's the best lead we've got.
In any event, good luck.
Yeah, as I was saying, this is exactly what the Ghost Guard was saying, just what we were discussing. Basically, the Asari, I know it's bad to say, they brought it upon themselves by pulling out of the meeting that we had as a whole at the beginning of the game, and it's kind of bit them in the backside, really. Evacuating Thessia. From Asari Military Command, good you open this message. This isn't actually Asari Military Command, they're busy attending to what's left of their planet. So you survived our fight on Thessia. You're not as weak as I thought, but never forget that your best wasn't good enough to stop me. Now an entire planet is dying because you lack the strength to win. The legend of Shepard needs to be rewritten. I hope I'm there for the last chapter. It ends with your death. KL.
Alright, here's another one. Dates back to the Rachni Wars. So, a Krogan and a Solarian have landed on a Rachni world for a top-secret mission.
That is unlikely. Solarians rarely took part in raids on Rachni-occupied worlds directly.
Missing the point? So the two guys are climbing up a hill going through this nasty green fog. And as they get near the top, they come out of the fog, and the Solarian sees thousands of Rachni. He looks over at the Krogan and says, "Oh, well, that makes me nervous!" The Krogan says,
"You think that's scary? When this is over, I have to go back down through that fog by myself."
The implication being that the Solarian soldier would be dead.
Yes. Thank you for killing the 2,000-year-old joke.
That joke plays to racial stereotypes on both sides. The Krogan appears brutish and insensitive, while the Solarian appears weak. Stereotypes such as exemplified here led to the development and use of the genophage.
Well, yeah. It's also one of the only jokes you'll hear both Solarians and Krogan telling. Comedy isn't really about being nice. Sometimes it's a way to air out the ugly things people think.
Shepard, I have a question about human behavior.
This isn't the best time, Edie.
Perhaps humor? A penguin is driving through the Arizona desert.
I'm not in the mood.
A lively rendition of La Marseillaise?
No.
Very well. I will maintain a respectful silence until you indicate otherwise.
So Thessia, huh? I guess the Asari are wishing they had fewer dancers and more commandos right about now. Too soon?
In case you hadn't noticed, we just lost a few million people. This isn't the time.
Oh god.
You see this? Tiptree. Little colony out in the ass end of nowhere. My dad lives there. So does my sister. Reapers rolled in about 2 weeks ago. So you can assume that I'm generally aware there's a war on, Commander.
So why the jokes?
Because EDI says that according to your armor's metabolic scans, you're under more stress now than during the Skillian Blitz. Like, more than a Kuz, where Thresher Maws ate the rest of your squad. And the last time I had a briefing with Anderson, he told me to take care of you. The guy leading the resistance on Earth is worried about you. And I'm supposed to help.
I appreciate the thought, Joker. But I'm fine.
The hell you are. You're like half robot at this point. No offense, EDI. And it's my fault. When the Collectors blew up the first Normandy, you died because I wouldn't leave. Because you had to come back for me.
Couldn't leave the best pilot in the fleet behind, could I?
Yeah, well, I guess that would have looked bad on your report.
Come on. We've got work to do.
See, that made him change his attitude. See why he's peed off though. The war's still ongoing because he failed. Crew deck.
Shepard, this wasn't your fault.
It's not about fault. I was supposed to stop them.
You will.
I don't know if I can do this, Tali. Earth, Palaven, Thessia. I'm risking everything to build the Crucible, and I'm not even sure what it does. Who am I to make that call?
You're the one who was right, all along. You fought when no one else would. When nobody else believed you. You can do this. I know you can. Thanks, Shepard.
Should say thanks to her. She's the one who gave us a pep talk. There's nobody on starboard, lounge, or cruise quarters. Oh, nobody's in Liara's cabin. That's strange. She's usually always there.
Dr. Tassoni has gone to speak with the Prothean.
Oh, okay. Hopefully it's not too bad. Speak to Garrus. We've not got a cook. Oh, there he is.
Any word from your family?
They made it off Palaven. It was tight, but they're okay.
We'll take every scrap of good news we can get.
Wish I had more, though.
Why?
I just had to make a tough call with the Primarch. He said our fleets are being decimated, so I advised him to cease all offensive operations against the Reapers.
A full retreat?
The only way to save Palaven now is to hold our ships back for the Crucible. But if I'm wrong, then a lot of other Turian families won't be as lucky as mine.
That's a hell of a gamble. No other options?
If there are, I can't see them. It all comes down to the Crucible now.
And ruthless calculus.
How are you holding up, Shepard? This all has to be taking a toll.
There's only so much fight in a person. Only so much death you can take before...
Before your friend picks you up, dusts you off, and tells you you're the best damn soldier he's ever met. We'll get through this. We always do.
Garrus and Tali have been through every single mission with us. From Mass Effect 1 all the way through to Mass Effect 3. They're the most loyal out of all of the companions. And she has actually.
Take care, Commander.
She's been on every single one as well. Liara would have, but she couldn't. But she did appear into, but we had to help her rather than she help us. Okay, let's go and deal with this.
Those were all lies back there.
They were not.
My people weren't animals for your kind to experiment on.
You wanted to know more about your history, Asari. Now you do.
I have a name. It's Liara Tassoni, and I'd have...
Hey, settle down.
My home was just destroyed, and all he can do is gloat.
Given what's happened today, I think you owe Liara an apology, Javik.
Apologize for the truth?
For not doing more. You're a Prothean. You were supposed to have all the answers. How could you not stop this from happening?
We believed you would. Long ago, we saw the potential in your people. Even then, it was obvious. The wisdom, the patience. You were the best hope for this cycle. So you were guided when necessary.
Well, it didn't work.
You're still alive, aren't you? Your world may have fallen, but as long as even one Asari is left standing, the fight isn't over.
I guess that goes for Protheans, too.
Despair is the enemy's greatest weapon. Do not let them wield it. Liara Tassoni.
That was unexpected. Thank you.
We still need her talents. If grief overcomes her, she will be lost to us.
So did you actually mean what you said?
Does it matter?
Liara's been a good friend to me. It matters.
Then I will tell you what you want to hear.
Oh God.
I meant what I said.
Carry on.
Bloody Javik.
It was good to see another of my kind, even if he was just a ghost. One more Prothean fights the Reapers. If there is to be victory in this war, it will be for all cycles. The living will avenge the dead. And do not concern yourself with Thessia's fate, Commander. The loss of a planet is insignificant next to the loss of the galaxy. I suffered many defeats in the last war, Commander. Let this loss be the fuel that powers your rage. Your Joker pilot insists I call myself Prothe the Prothean. I insisted he allow me to throw him out the airlock. I am with my own thoughts.
We'll go and speak to Liara in a bit, see if she's alright. What's Kaiden doing here?
So, I hear the elusive man drinks bourbon. It all makes sense now.
What do you mean? You love whiskey.
Hey, Scotch, my dear girl. That scunner drinks American bourbon. Completely different.
He's a psychotic megalomaniac. You've got problems with his choice of liquor?
You've obviously never experienced the peat aroma of a fine Ely Scotch.
What are you talking about?
Commander, we were just talking to Liara. She's a strong one.
I'd say her world's just been completely rocked.
Completely? Adams and I were just remembering Noveria and the terrible way her mother died.
Liara seemed so together afterward. Couldn't have been easy.
For weeks, she told me stories about her mother.
Yeah, me too. I have a feeling she'll be okay.
Yeah. Hope so.
Oh no, that's the wrong one. I need to go and speak to that reporter. If she insults anyone, I'm kicking her off the ship.
Have you filed your story on Thessia yet?
No. I'm trying to word it right.
What happens if you word it wrong?
If I'm lucky, the Citadel Stock Exchange drops 2,000 extra points.
And if you're unlucky?
I don't know. Never really been unlucky. Commander.
Oh, you don't want to talk to me about Thessia? Alright then. Shuttle Bay.
Sounded like quite an ordeal getting that Turian reactor up and running.
I've been through worse.
Well, glad you were able to get some help from Captain Riley's team. Sometimes I forget we aren't all alone in this war.
What we got on the shop? I don't want to go back to the Citadel just yet. Vegetarian. Quite a lot of things I should really buy, but I haven't really been bothered about buying this stuff because I've got the stuff that I want. I'm gonna buy it. Why not? Spectre requisitions. Nothing else, okay. Upgrade. Upgrade some of our weapons. Upgrade the ones which I'm actually going to use. I actually use that one. It's mastered. I'll upgrade that a little bit. Where's the gun I use? I actually use that one quite a lot. And I use that a lot as well. Maybe it's my favourite gun. I'll upgrade that one just because I'm going to give that to all the guys who use machine guns. Shotgun. And that one. That's the one I want to unlock. Yeah, it's full potential. That should do. Oh, where's James actually? Is he here? There he is.
Hey, for what it's worth, I know how it feels to lose like that. I know that doesn't make it easier, but you're just human like the rest of us.
If you're trying to make me feel better, it's not working, Lieutenant.
Hey, everyone on this ship knows you did all you could. You need to cut yourself some slack. Whatever it takes to get that data back from Cerberus. We're behind you. Whatever it takes to end this.
There's a lot of detail in this. I like to just stop sometimes and look at all the detail they put into each game. I know Mass Effect 1 detail was meh. Obviously it's an old game, but for what it was great for when it came out. These games though, oh god, Mass Effect 2 and 3, the detail they put into each game. Obviously with 3, they focus more on the fact like it's like an end of story, like the war, trying to defend yourself against a force which is unstoppable. There's all my fishes, quite a lot. And my hamster. Hello, space hamster. Let's change the music. No. Is there anything relaxing? No. Let's just turn it off. It's not relaxing music, so we don't want to listen to it. CIC Centre. What time are we running on? Okay. Codex. Okay, we have an N7 mission, a priority horizon. I've got to do that. So I'll get the Cerberus ciphers. Shore leave, Leviathan. Okay, the way I'm going to do it is communication, horizon, Leviathan, and then we're going to do shore leave. Okay, we've got some more to read. Oh god, here we go. More law. So much to read. It's crazy. But we need the narrator back. The assault on Fessia did not go as smoothly as the Reaper strikes against other races. While other species met the Reapers head-on, the Asari resorted to dangerous hit-and-run tactics to harass their attackers. By engaging in guerrilla strategies, blasting a Reaper ship, then jumping to FTL where they could not be tracked, the Asari forced the Reapers to remain on the defensive. Unfortunately, the Reapers' greater numbers allowed them to accept certain losses, so they soon ignored the attacks against them and began orbital bombardment of Fessia. This in turn forced the Asari to defend their homeworld with a more traditional stance, facing the Reaper forces directly. As soon as the Reapers landed on Fessia, the harvesting began. A swift and brutal slaughter of the Asari ground forces followed. Resistance from trained Bartiks barely slowed the attackers down in the end. Fessia's minimal military forces combined with unpreparedness in the face of an overwhelming enemy resulted in the fall of the planet. That's what it was really. They had no interest in helping us, so they felt they themselves got screwed over. Ontaram. 16 years ago, the Systems Alliance established the first dish field on Ontaram, defined the tidal disruptions and electrical storms that periodically sweep across the planet. The facility has since grown into a crucial communications hub for the Alliance. This is where I think we have to go next for our IN-7 mission. Trade between the Alliance base and nearby human settlements sustains planetary unity. The Alliance also trains and hires colonists to maintain the quantum communicators, further strengthening the bond between locals and the military forces that use the comm stations. Although most of the communication relays serve the military, a coalition of Ontaram's businesses has begun construction on a civilian broadcast hub. The local Alliance commander has offered the help of the military's technical experts, making Ontaram a symbol of civilian and military cooperation. That is everything for now. We've still got the Omega. We know everything about her from the last game, Cerberus Occupation of Omega. We haven't read this though. The elusive man's plan to capture Omega was elegantly wrought. Experimental specimens called adjacents escaped from a Cerberus facility beyond the Omega-4 RAS relay, took command of a Cerberus convoy and arrived on Omega to wreak havoc. With more adjacents incoming, Cerberus reached out to Ariatalok, claiming it needed her help to stop its wayward test subjects. Reluctantly offering her own forces an alliance, Araya joined Cerberus's General Oleg Petrovsky aboard his ship to oversee the battle. When the adjacents overran the Cerberus Omega fleet, Petrovsky and Araya escaped through the Omega-4 relay. However, Petrovsky's subordinate Colonel Raymond Ash had remained behind on Omega to take control of the station's defences, while Cerberus reinforcements approached. Announcing that it was protecting the galaxy from an adjacent threat, Cerberus seized Omega, giving the elusive man full control of the Omega-4 relay and the space beyond. Without Araya to keep them in line, the various criminal and mercenary factions on the station erupted, fighting both Cerberus ground troops and each other. Meanwhile, Araya was taken captive by General Petrovsky. Realising that the adjacents had simply been a ruse to capture Omega, Araya managed to escape back to Omega, slipping away his underbelly to organise a resistance force. What we ended up finding out is actually Cerberus let her go. Eventually, Petrovsky ordered the Cerberus forces to evacuate the station, but this was yet another ruse, this time to lure Araya out of hiding. Okay, I think we're going to come to it now. With troops out of harm's way, Petrovsky summoned a massive Cerberus fleet and presented Araya with an ultimatum: leave Omega or lose it. Petrovsky threatened to destroy the station rather than lose control, and with no alternative, Araya left, vowing she would return to claim Omega and take her revenge. Okay, there we go. Cerberus Adjutant. Adjutant is the Cerberus code name for the experimental subjects created at a secret facility beyond the Omega-4 relay. The creatures are based on Reaper technology, and the adjutants encountered on Omega have the ability to infect any life form to create a new adjutant. Adjutants are deadly pack-hunters, usually remain hidden, observing potential victims and distracting them with subtle whispers. When they select a target, adjutants ambush them with charged projectiles that create a violently unstable mass effect field that causes severe disorientation and renders the targets helpless. Enhanced muscle tissue gives adjutants the ability to leap surprising distances, allowing them to close in and infect their target quickly. The baseline form of the being does not match any known species. Xenobiologists suspect that Reapers may have originally created and implemented the virus several cycles before the Prothean extinction, and that it still carries genetic traces of its original host. If this is true, then like the Collectors, adjutants are a glimpse into the distant past at a species whose very existence and struggle against the Reapers has long been forgotten. That's sad if it is true. What else have we got left? Okay, we've got 3 more things to read. I'm going to do a mission.
Commander?
Any messages? No. Okay, nothing while we've been talking to people. Okay, let's go and do the next mission. Oh, hang on. I was going to go and speak to Liara, wasn't I? See if she's okay after her argument. Yeah, let's go and speak to her. I don't want to miss any... speech or anything. So we're going to speak to Liara now.
She went straight to her cabin. She's not answering her comm.
How bad?
I've never seen
I'll go
her.
talk to Liara.
Thanks, Shepard.
Yeah. Okay, I nearly missed that.
I've studied Protheans my entire life. If I'd been shown the beacon on Thessia earlier...
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it. Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Prothean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that. How did this happen, Shepard? My entire civilization. The Asari's history. The Protheans made it a lie all along. And I abandoned my people to hunt for the catalyst.
Liara, you had nothing to do with the attack on Thessia.
Nothing to do with it? I told those people on Thessia we'd save them. How many Asari died because I demanded their help?
You couldn't have saved them, Liara. Even if we got there before Cerberus. Blaming yourself won't help anyone. Especially you.
You're right. I know. I just wish there was something I could do to help right now.
Oh, bless her.
I know.
Okay, I'll leave it to it. I
A
don't
new
want to...
notification is available on the private messages terminal.
On the private messages, not on that. Okay, great. Prothean, now it's 218684. I can't let disappointment stop me from learning the Prothean's history. It's just as naive as thinking they were all benevolent, and I've perhaps been arrogant judging an entire species on what little time I've had to know the sole survivor. He was hardly responsible for the skewed view I had of his people. I put forward the idea of writing a book with Javik, and to my surprise he said he would think about it. Perhaps it's a start. Possible book titles. Please flag this as a list of possible book titles when this is all over. I'd like to publish what we've learned about the Protheans. The Protheans, a living legacy. The Protheans Empire. The Protheans, the last Prothean. Living history of the Protheans. I despise picking up titles for my own academic research. Prothean journeys. Journeys with the Prothean.
I need some time, Shepard.
Okay, I'll give you some. I'll go and there's the lift.
Cerberus has taken one of our secret communication facilities. All campaigns in this theater depend on the information that dish array supplies.
What do we know?
We're getting intel from a tech who survived the attack. Grace Sato. She's hiding in a security bunker off-site.
A civilian?
Yes, patching her through.
Miss Sato, what's happening down there?
I'm staying hidden, but I'm the only one left. They're trying to hack into our systems to access Alliance operations protocols. I'm tracking their activity, but they're bound to find me sooner or later.
Hang in there. We'll be there soon.
Yes. Yes, Commander.
It's not ideal, but she's the only one with any traction on this. The information stored in that network is critical, Commander. If it gets into enemy hands, we'll lose a lot of good people.
I'll take care of it, Admiral.
See that you do. Hack it out.
Okay, so our next mission is against Cerberus. Can we get a victory on this?
They're locking onto me, moving out of range.
Miss Sato, we've landed. What are we looking at?
They're trying to seize control of the 3 critical access points. Updating their location of the terminal they're closest to cracking.
We'll keep them from hacking.
Have a look around. Take that Cerberus stuff. Holy hell, this gun's powerful. This gun is really powerful. More so now. See, that's the other way in, okay. Down there, okay.
Commander Shepard, Cerberus shuttles are scouring the area. I think they're looking for me.
They're using comms to pinpoint Sato's location.
Oh no. How do we...
Nothing's changed. Just upload the next set of coordinates.
Yes, Commander. Updating your nav point.
the other one gone? Right there. Like smoke everywhere. Oh, there's one there. Come on. Hard to hit you, mate. I'll go through there. I'll go through there, have a look around. Kaboom.
Miss Sato, come in. Miss Sato, are you there?
Must be afraid to break radio silence.
We need the final coordinates. Grace, listen to me.
Can't talk. They're right outside.
I know you're scared. This is more than you signed up for, but I won't let you down. Promise.
Okay, Commander. Updating your nav point with the last location now. But if you get to me in time, just hurry, please.
Commander, I think I can make a run and get her.
Do it.
That's the last one, yeah. Oh, bloody hell, Garrus, I thought you was one of them then. Hello. What are you guys doing here? There's a turret there, knock around this side. Oh, there's one there, though. Is that her there?
Good job, Lieutenant.
Our communication station is secure. Operations in this theater are safe again. No small task to keep it that way. How's Miss Sato doing?
She has to be transferred to a nearby Alliance station. She wants to help however she can.
Good. We need all the help we can get. Hack it out.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. I don't think we got any more for that, did we? Oh, we did, Alliance. Communications arrays. Before fleeing Antaram with Commander Shepard's help, Technician Grace Sato saved a copy of the schematics for the Alliance's most advanced communications relay. Sato will use these schematics to build several smaller arrays to collect crucial intel from points in various systems.
Commander.
No messages. Reporting in from Lee Riley. Commander, my squad continues to defend the fuel reactor on Scion. The Reapers seem intent on taking it down, not on my watch. We will hold the line, Captain Lee Riley. I've got to go back to the Citadel. There we go, Cerberus encryption codes. That's what we needed. Gotta go back to Citadel now to hand them in. Okay, I'm gonna go investigate Sanctuary soon, but I want to go and these snipers on the Citadel.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
No idea, because I forgot where they were. I'll just search sector to sector and maybe we'll find something else. Nothing here.
Thank you again, Commander.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility.
Spectre, one moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
I don't think we're going to pick up anything else. But there's so many refugees now. Tarians, Taurians, Asari. Reapers have just destroyed everything.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Notice there's no vulture.
Hey, I've assumed full control of the clips, and we're
We thought I was blowing.
Thank you.
Got food for my family. And for some of
Oh,
the
no
others.
vulture.
Come on.
Hey there.
Oh, it's you, hi.
Parents get here yet?
Nope, it's okay. I mean, they'll get here. They always keep their promises. Next shuttle was probably just late or something. That's all.
That's sad. Any of the ships docked above Mars?
Remains adamant that the Krogan will continue to support the Turians. Paladin has not yet fallen to Reaper forces. Quarian and Geth's ships have given the Turians critical support to keep their military functional.
See, that's what the Asari are missing. If they would have just joined up with us beforehand, we could have sent Krogan, Taurians, Quarians, and
Spectre status recognized.
Geth to help them, but because they wanted to go alone. Oh, the Solarians as well, them getting a bit of support from us, not much, because they also try to screw us over. But they might last longer than the Asari have. There's the Bolus.
As Reaper forces appear close to
No, I know what I said. Divert forces to the new coordinates. Trust me.
My wife has just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told
Nobody here is that. Officer Delic, yeah, embassy officers, where is he? That's not him. Is it this one? There we go.
Your intel, right? I found these encryption codes on a Cerberus engineer. I thought they might be helpful.
Cerberus ciphers. That's exactly what we've been looking for. Thank you, Commander.
Awesome, that's more war assets. And let's look on our Spectre machine just in case there's anything on there. I'm not sure. We might get something, you never know. No, nothing left. We accepted everything else. I don't really want to buy any of these weapons. I've got the ones I want. The next location. We're going to check Purgatory, though I don't think anyone will be there. Just like to look around.
Status. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at ward level, Purgatory.
E.D. Joker, Araya, yeah, nothing new here.
Spectre status. 1 moment, please.
I'm going to go to the hospital.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Anybody here? Jacob, yeah, nothing. We've done everything else.
Spectre status. 1
Go to
moment.
the Presidium.
Now arriving at
Anybody?
Presidium Commons.
Just Liara, which means it's not anything special, but we'll go and see if we can talk to her. I don't think she will. This way. I don't think she'll want to talk.
Hello, Shepard.
Yeah, for as much. He runs as if he's stamping his feet. I'm gonna get a rapid transit to swing her back to the Normandy.
Commander?
So I've got some more to read on the Codex, and I've got more assets we're going to read next. More assets what we got now. Alliance. 5th Fleet, updated. It's not that, is it? Cerberus encryption. When the Alliance predict where Cerberus is headed next. Okay. What I might do, I might finish this stream here. I've got a few other streams to do today, and I could stream Mass Effect a little later on. But yeah, thank you for joining us. we've got Vessia out the way, we've done a side quest, and then when we come back, we're gonna do... what mission is it? When we come back, we'll do Priority Horizon, and possibly Leviathan as well. So yeah, we'll see if we can get them done when we come back. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Hope to see you very, very soon. Take care.